Welcome back as you navigate that holiday list for your child or a loved one who may be younger. That's quite possible that there is a video game right there on that list. And our children seem to know more about that than us. I recently spoke with a parenting expert in a really interesting conversation about how to navigate this world of gaming and tech with our children. Let's take a look.
Gaming is a $180 billion industry globally. Chances are that your kids know way more about it than you do, and you're probably thinking you should be a little more informed about what's on your gamer's wish list. Well, parenting expert and best-selling author Scott Steinberg is an authority on navigating the ever-changing worlds of tech and gaming, and he's done the research for all of us. Thanks so much for joining us, Scott. How are you?
I'm hanging in there. Happy holidays to you.
So, Scott, the world of gaming is changing constantly. How can parents or grandparents know that what kids may be asking for is age appropriate?
Well, the first place to start would be looking at the ratings that you see on the front of many popular software and video game products. They'll not only give you recommended age ranges, but also a better sense of what types of content or experiences might be contained in these software or video game products as well. The other thing is, as parents and grandparents, you want to research these titles online, find out a little bit more about them, look at magazines, newspapers, popular websites, and not just take a peek at screenshots, but also watch videos to get a better sense of context as well.
We are coming up quickly on that most wonderful time of the year. What are some hot new games this holiday season?
Well, there are three that you're definitely going to want to keep on your list from video game publisher Ubisoft if you have gamers of different interest types in your household. Those would be Riders Republic, which is rated T for teen. There's also Far Cry 6, rated M for mature, 17 and up. And then Just Dance 2022, which is rated E for everyone. So Riders Republic, perfect for extreme sports fans. This basically is a multiplayer and single-player racing game that invites you to go off-roading on your bike, skiing or snowboarding on snowy terrain, or fly off a mountainside in a wingsuit. And by the way, players, they can swap all those sports on the fly. And one of the best parts of these mass races they have in the game, so basically up to 64 players on next-gen consoles or 32 on current-gen systems, can actually compete or team up with one another as they race through these madcap competitions at 7 different beautifully rendered U.S. national parks. Of course, Far Cry 6, if you got somebody in the family who likes action, adventure, exploration, the idea of a great storyline or playing through a Hollywood movie really is like living a film. It even stars Giancarlo Esposito, who is one of Hollywood's favorite bad guys. You know him from The Mandalorian and Breaking Bad. And in Far Cry 6, you're basically invited to take part in a guerrilla revolution. So there you are on this lush tropical Caribbean island, battling your way through beaches, jungles, urban environments. You can play solo, or you can invite a friend to play in co-op mode as well. And then, of course, there is Just Dance 2022, like I said, ultimate family-friendly video game. Whole family, people from every age group, going to want to get up and shake it to this game. Over 40 songs are featured from favorite artists. We're talking like Camila Cabello, Olivia Rodrigo, Taylor Swift, and the like. You can even create your own routines in sweat mode. And by the way, 6 players can dance together. Plus, there is a kids mode with age-appropriate songs and dance moves, too.
What are the benefits to gaming?
There's actually quite a few benefits to gaming that you might not realize. Not only do many games get players up and moving and engaging in more physical activity, always good if you need to burn off those holiday calories, but they also encourage you to give your brain a workout as well. So there's dynamic problem solving, puzzle solving, decision making that's happening. A lot of games require you to manage resources, work as a team, complete some very complex goals that you have to strategize around. So a lot of video games will promote skills that players can use not only at school but also in the working world as well.
As an author, tech expert, and parent yourself, what advice can you give other parents when it comes to managing their kids and their gaming activities?
Don't just look at managing high tech from the standpoint, that is, of thinking about how much screen time kids have, when it's okay to use devices, what types of content is appropriate to consume. You also have to think about how can you be more involved in your kids' digital lives and get to talking to them about what types of activities they're up to online, who they're communicating with, and whether or not they are comporting themselves as responsible digital citizens. A lot of parenting in the high-tech realm is not much different than traditional parenting. It's really about teaching kids to be smart, respectful, sometimes skeptical, but to live by the golden rule.
And where can we get more information?
I would start at Ubisoft.com. It's UBISOFT.com. Lots of great information on all sorts of hot new video games and ways to play.
Well, thank you so much, Scott, for joining us today. Really appreciate this information about the games we need to get for this holiday and your perspective and the benefits and what we need to know to make sure they're age appropriate. So thanks for your time.
Of course. My pleasure. Happy holidays.